Now we're moving into one of the most important concepts in bioelements education, the circle of treatment. This is much more than just a facial protocol. It's the framework that guides how we analyze the skin, customize treatments, and support clients with the right home care. What I love about this approach is that it moves away from the idea that every client should receive the same treatment. Instead, it helps you personalize each service based on what's happening in that client's skin on the day. As we work through this section, you'll start to see how the circle of treatment becomes the foundation for better results, stronger client relationships, and more meaningful treatment experiences. One thing Bioelements has always focused on is treating the skin condition that's in front of you, not assigning someone a skin type and leaving them there forever. Because the reality is, skin is always changing. Stress affects it, hormones affect it, the weather affects it, even lifestyle changes can completely alter how the skin behaves. That's why the circle of treatment is designed to be flexible. It allows us to assess what's happening in the skin right now and make decisions based on what the client actually needs that day. And when clients feel like their treatment has been tailored specifically to them, that's when trust starts to build and better results tend to follow. The circle of treatment is built around 4 key steps that work together to create more personalized and results-focused treatments. First is skin reading, Bioelements' professional approach to skin analysis. Then comes customization and formulation, where we tailor the treatment to the client's individual needs. The third step is application and technique, because how we use products can be just as important as the products themselves. And finally, education and home care, helping clients maintain and build on their results between appointments. When all 4 steps come together, treatments become more effective, more personalized, and ultimately create a better experience for both the client and the therapist. This is where you really start to think like a skin therapist. Skin reading goes well beyond assigning someone a skin type. It's about understanding what's happening in the skin right now and what that skin actually needs today. We're looking at things like hydration, barrier function, sensitivity, congestion, inflammation, and any underlying imbalances that might not be immediately obvious. We're also considering factors outside the treatment room. Stress, hormones, medications, lifestyle, and environmental changes can all have a significant impact on the skin. And quite often, what the client thinks is the issue isn't actually the root cause. The goal of skin reading is to gather the information we need to make informed decisions and create the most effective treatment plan for that individual client. Once we've identified what's happening in the skin, the next step is customization. This is where Bioelements really stands apart. The treatments are designed to be flexible, allowing you to make adjustments based on what the skin needs on that particular day. That might mean adding custom blend boosters, multi-masking, adjusting steam, layering products differently, or modifying your techniques throughout the treatment. Because no 2 clients are the same, and even the same client's skin can change from one appointment to the next. I always think of it like building blocks. You're taking the information you've gathered during skin reading and using it to create a treatment that's tailored specifically to that client's concerns, sensitivities, and goals. The next part of the circle of treatment is application and technique. Because it's not just about choosing the right products, it's about making sure the skin receives them in the most effective way possible. This includes things like correct product layering, allowing adequate activation time, and using techniques that support absorption and performance. It also involves targeted massage, circulation boosting movements, and strategic product placement to help maximize results. When you combine good skin reading with the right products and the right techniques, you create a treatment that's completely tailored to the client's needs on that particular day. Often, it's these small adjustments that can make the biggest difference to both the treatment experience and the results. And then we come to the final part of the circle of treatment, education and home care. Because as important as professional treatments are, most of your client's skin journey happens at home between appointments. This is where we help clients understand what we're seeing in their skin, why we've chosen certain products, and what they can do to maintain their results. It's also where we provide personalized home care recommendations that support their treatment plan and long-term skin goals. And honestly, this is often where the strongest client relationships are built. When clients understand their skin and trust your recommendations, they're much more likely to stay consistent and achieve better results. When you start using the full circle of treatment approach, you begin to think beyond simply performing a facial and start looking at the bigger picture of your client's skin journey. Every treatment has a purpose, every product choice has a reason, and every recommendation is based on what that client needs at that moment in time. By taking the time to personalize each treatment, you're not only improving results, you're building stronger client trust and confidence in your recommendations. It also creates a natural pathway into home care and retail because your recommendations are focused on helping clients maintain their results between appointments. And ultimately, that's where long term success comes from: better client results, stronger loyalty, and a more profitable, sustainable business. Because when the circle of treatment is working well, you're delivering much more than a facial, you're creating a complete skin journey. This really is the bioelements difference. The circle of treatment gives you a clear framework to follow while still allowing you to adapt every treatment to the individual client in front of you. Instead of delivering the same facial every time, you're creating personalized treatments that evolve as your client's skin concerns and goals change. That's what sets professional skincare apart. You're not simply following a protocol, you're making informed decisions and creating solutions that are tailored to that individual. And honestly, that's often what clients remember most. They feel understood, cared for, and confident in your recommendations. Next, we're going to dive deeper into the Bioelements signature method of professional skin analysis and explore how skin reading helps guide consultations, treatment planning, and long term client results.